Listen. In the words of Erica Badu, I am sensitive about my shit. Like, for real. Very sensitive. When it comes to this photography thing, I am very sensitive. Like, really? I'm recording. I hate when I look at my camera and it doesn't tell me that I'm recording. Yes, it is your girl Melissa with Girlitsmel. Girl, it's my everyday life. How are you guys doing? Thanks so much for tuning in, y'all. I appreciate it. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a long-time subscriber, welcome back. And today I'm just going to talk to you guys about my journey building my brand as Girlitsmel. And primarily it's going to be about my photography journey. Some of the mistakes that I've made. Excuse me, guys, if I'm clearing my throat. It's because I'm getting over a sinus infection, which is driving me nuts, okay? Seriously. So I started my photography journey probably maybe over a year ago. I didn't really take it seriously until maybe a few months ago when I was like, you know what? I'm good at this. I can actually make some money from this. I started getting bookings for various events throughout the Georgia area. And basically people just said, hey, can you come to, I want photos taken, can you be able to document this for me, because I do edit videos as well, and I'm a graphic designer, so I am trying to like open up my freelance services to provide more services, and I want to kind of build my Girlitsmel brand to include an array of services other than just self-help, women's empowerment. I do want to branch out into building an empire for his filmmaking, doing some commercials, doing PSAs for people. I eventually wouldn't mind doing a film. I want to do like a whole branding initiative, branding other than just like logo and social media. I want to do the whole shebang. So that would be set for a different video. But we're going to talk about the mistakes that I've made so far as my journey as a photographer and what I plan on doing to correct those mistakes. Recently, I had decided that in order for me to be able to create a buzz for myself as a photographer and to be taken seriously, I would have to step out and do something that I wouldn't normally necessarily do. And a lot of people may have frowned upon this, like, girl, what in the hell are you going to get yourself into? So what I did is I offered to do free photo shoots for about 3 weeks. I started about 2 weeks ago, and I decided to just, hey, extend the invitation out to my YouTube sisters, to Instagram, to my friends and family, to my coworkers, say, hey, I'm trying to build my portfolio because I want to include other photos other than just event type photos in my portfolio. So I want to showcase a more grittier, like a true essence of who a person is in their rawness. I didn't want to do anything that's going to be like glamour shots. We're going to be too posy. I want to kind of focus on like a street style candid look. And I wanted to kind of have a little twist onto my photography. So that was my plan. Initially when I put it out there that I want to do free photo shoots, I really didn't have like a set plan as far as like how I was going to deliver the photos, how I was going to edit the photos, the looks of the photos, like all that. I didn't really think about it. I knew exactly what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. But when it comes to communicating with the people who are participating with me into helping me build my portfolio, I wasn't necessarily clear. So that's the first thing that I messed up on, was basically communication, not really setting the expectations, setting the standards, or how things were going to be going forward. So I didn't set that parameter at all. I didn't explain like the stylization of the photos, like how the photos are going to come out. I didn't really kind of thoroughly explain that, you know, these photos are going to be lightly touched up. So if you have certain like blemishes or certain areas that you want to hide, you know, maybe you want to cover it up, or maybe, you know, think twice about doing a photo shoot with me, because I want to capture who you are, your true essence of what you represent. So that I didn't communicate with a lot of people. Another terms of like when I deliver the photos, I didn't really have a set timeline. Like a lot of people expected, like, okay, if we do this photo shoot today, then I should get the photos probably in a few days. Well, that's not really the case. When it comes to photography, there's a lot of editing that goes on behind the scenes. Although I may not be doing like a full retouch of your face, smoothing out your skins, or making your neck look, shorter, or making it look more thinner or anything like that. I'm not doing that. But when you're doing any type of design work, it does take time. So a lot of people, have camera phones nowadays, and they can easily go in and fix things up in like, a split second. But what I want to do, I want to create a style where you won't be able to say that it's been manipulated, because it's been so many times where I have seen people take photos, post them on their social media, or just have them anywhere, and then when you actually see them in real life, you're like, you look completely different. And that's not the style that I want for my photos, and I didn't communicate that with everybody. And although these photos are free, and I don't mind, if you want to manipulate the photos, it's up to you. They're free. You're not paying for them. But I would prefer that people would respect my integrity and the stylization of my photos. But that's my fault that I didn't go in and kind of fully explain it. So that's a mistake that I made. So that I know that going forward, when I continue on through my journey as a photographer, what I need to communicate, how I need to communicate it with the people. Because I didn't really set any expectations, so no one really knew. No one really didn't really know that they were not going to get the photos probably maybe a month or 2 months from now. So the people that I've been doing these photos for, I just kind of just retouched them, and I sent it to them probably maybe in a few days, and and then I get constant emails or text messages, hey, I'm going to touch up my skin a little bit. And I understand, like, some people have imperfections that they don't like. I mean, I have some. I have enhanced some of my photos just a little bit, but not to lose the integrity of who I am, because I don't want you thinking that when you see me in person, I'm going to look one way, and then that's not how I really look. Or, I'm really actually, heavier in person, but my photos say I look thin. I don't want to portray that, because that's not what my brand is. My brand is basically your everyday life, who you are, the true essence of who you are. That's what I want to capture. And I just kind of feel bad that I didn't set those expectations in the beginning. I've done 4 photo shoots and over the past 2 weeks, and I have about maybe 3 more that are coming up. So the mistakes that I made with the 4, then I know what expectations I need to set for the other ones that are coming up. I do have 2 photo shoots coming up this weekend, and I just need to go ahead and set the expectations with those and let them know like what I need. I mean, for one, I am going to be working with a fellow graphic designer, another female graphic designer, which I love working with female entrepreneurs, women that are in the arts, because it's so refreshing to see other people that look like me, that do the same thing that I do. I love that, being able to vibe off of their world, and we just exchange stories. I mean, I love that. I love to see women of color excel in so many different areas, and you don't really see too many graphic designers, female graphic designers, black graphic designers, might I add, out here. You don't really see that many of us. And everybody can say they are a graphic designer, because there's so many apps out there that can help you create graphics, help you manipulate photos and things like that. But when it comes to like my craft, I've been doing this for 14 years. So it is like not something that you could do overnight when it comes to like graphic design, learning the ins and outs of it. Same thing with photography. It is a process, y'all, and it's a method to my process. So I'm just saying. But my journey so far has been a great journey. I've learned a lot since I started doing the photography, and I know going forward what I need to communicate with people. When I go ahead and set out my pricing, then I know what type of packages I would like to offer people. So I'm going to set some high standards for myself that I know that I would be able to achieve. So you always want to, set some goals that you can achieve, that you want to achieve. And doing photography is something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy the reactions that I get from people when I take their photos and how they see it. And it just gives me so much joy. So I'm just excited to just document this journey. I'm going to show you guys a few clips of some of the photos and some footage of the behind the scenes of the photo shoots that I've done so far. But overall, my journey is a great journey with some ups and downs and some mistakes that I made that I will be correcting going forward. But I do want to give a special shout out to Danny J and Ashley of Crown Beauty TV and Janae Sade. She doesn't have a YouTube channel yet, but those were the 3 of the YouTube sisters that I was able to work with. And I appreciate you guys allowing me the opportunity to take your photos. We had great photo shoots, and I look forward to building a long-lasting relationship with you guys in the near future. And let's get out in these streets again and do more photos. Okay, ladies? I'm talking to y'all. But overall, guys, I'm excited at the direction that I'm taking Girlitsmel. I'm doing a lot of things, and I want to build an empire. I want to get a team together. So it is looking up for me. There's only one way up, and that's to the top, y'all. And I'm climbing that ladder. Slowly but surely, but I'm climbing that ladder. All right? So I want you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to me, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when your girl's going to be posting videos, because I will be uploading videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, guys. So make sure you tune in to Girlitsmel. And if you're interested in a t-shirt, I can have them for sale. You can go ahead and drop me a DM through my Instagram at Girlitsmel, and I can send you a t-shirt and give you the price for them as well. Until then, I will talk to you guys later.